Good evening. I'm Gene Bell, your AIA South Carolina 2021 president. Welcome to our annual Design Awards Gala. As we look forward to the day we can soon share maskless smiles and warm handshakes, our board members have once again risen to the many challenges they have faced so often in this past year and a half to create yet another first-class, exciting virtual program. I know all of you have worked so hard during this time as well to juggle owner, contractor, and construction issues, while at the same time holding true to the high level of design we've come to expect in South Carolina. I would like to be the first to congratulate all of our Design Award winners this year and thank each and every one of you for contributing to the communities and the state in which we live. So without further delay, sit back, relax, grab a drink, and enjoy the show.
Thank you, Gene, and thank you all for joining us for the 2021 AIA South Carolina Design Awards. I am Brian Sanders, and it's my honor to serve again as director for the Design Awards program. We had hoped to be meeting back in person this year for the awards gala, but decided to play it safe and go virtual again. Last year's Design Awards was viewed in its YouTube premiere by over 120 viewers, more when you consider viewing parties, and it continued to gain viewers following, now reaching over 650 views. So on the positive side, we hope to be reaching more people virtually again this year than we could have hosted in person. Cheers to you all as we recognize outstanding architecture by designers from across our state. Before we begin our awards, we must thank our sponsors. As our supporting sponsor, we'd like to thank Mark Thomas with Carolina Architectural Products. Thank you, Mark. And our main event sponsor for the Design Awards this year is Hill Construction, a general contractor based in Charleston. Chip Crane, President and CEO of Hill Construction, will be introducing our student awards today. Enjoy this short feature on Hill Construction. This event each year is our opportunity to recognize and reward our architectural peers in South Carolina for achieving the goal we all strive for, creating buildings and spaces that inspire and endure. Design Awards celebrate these achievements. This year, we had 79 entries, showcasing the high-quality design work that each of you, our members, are producing. The projects were broad in scope and scale, and as you'll see, we had wide representation of firms that will be recognized with awards today. Again this year, AIA South Carolina Design Awards incorporated sustainability measures from the AIA Framework for Design Excellence as optional questions in the judging criteria. The goal of including the Framework for Design Excellence is to promote the sustainable design work of our members and to support AIA's resolution for urgent and sustained climate action. To lead the jury this year in selecting award winners, we're honored to have Craig Borum, FAIA, serve as jury chair. Craig is a founding principal of Ply Plus Architecture, Urbanism, and Design based in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and he is a professor at the University of Michigan's Taubman College of Architecture and Urban Planning. Craig's work has been recognized with numerous national and international awards, and just this year, the Architectural League of New York honored his firm, Ply Plus, with the Emerging Voices Award, which spotlights North American firms with distinct design voices that have the potential to influence the disciplines of architecture, landscape, and urban design. Craig is originally from Portsmouth, Virginia, and received his architectural training from the University of Virginia. Now, welcome our jury chair, Craig Borum, who will introduce his jury.
Good evening. It's truly an honor to be here and be able to share this celebration, some of the excellent work of architecture being done in South Carolina right now. It's also great to be here at a moment in time when there's growing optimism about the future as we slowly emerge from the struggles of the last couple of years. As chair of the jury, it was wonderful to see, as we reviewed this year's submission, that optimism is not lost on the state of practice here. There's a strong commitment for architecture to serve the public broadly and the spaces you've created to dwell, to gather, to connect or reconnect with each other. From thoughtful, carefully crafted spaces of learning, places of work, as well as restorative places of retreat, we all left the jury with a renewed inspiration for our own work. I recognize that juries can sometimes be challenging, and the varied voices among jurors are not always in sync or unanimous. With that in mind, I invited a small jury, and we each come from different perspectives, scales of practice, and varied backgrounds. I invited Rachel Kowalczyk, AIA, from Albert Kahn Associates and now Smith Group in Detroit, and also an adjunct faculty member at Lawrence Technological University in Southfield, Michigan. Her accomplishments include an award-winning proposal for NASA 3D Printed Habitat Challenge. I also invited Terry Bowling, an award-winning practitioner and professor of practice at the University of Cincinnati. His work has been widely published and awarded, including his work with students in the Alchemy Project installed in Venice, Italy during the 2018 Venice Architectural Biennale. As a jury, we were impressed with the level of craft, innovation, and care for the environment expressed so strongly across the board in this year's submissions. The standards for the work submitted was high, and as a jury, we had long discussions about each project. We, of course, did come to some consensus on quite a few projects that we'll recognize today, but I want to encourage you to consider resubmitting next year if by chance your submissions do not receive an award. On behalf of the jury, we'd like to congratulate not only the award winners today, but all of the firms who submitted work for your commitment to creating what is clearly a dynamic and vibrant architectural community that continues to build upon the rich history of South Carolina's architectural legacy. Thank you.
Hello, South Carolina. My name is Rachel Kowalczyk. I'm an architect in Detroit, Michigan, and a studio professor at Lawrence Technological University. I'd like to thank the AIA for the opportunity to review this year's submissions and congratulate all of the winners on their outstanding work.
Hello, everyone. I'm Terry Bowling, and I'm a professor of architecture at the University of Cincinnati and also a practicing architect in Cincinnati as well. And I wanted to congratulate all the winners, and I wanted to thank AIA South Carolina for inviting me to review the projects. It's always great fun to discuss the work with my colleagues, Rachel and Craig. And again, congratulations to the winners.
The jury selected winners in 3 award levels: citation, merit, and the highest award level, honor. It was left to the jury to determine how many awards would be given in each category. Here is Chip Crane, President and CEO of Hill Construction, our event sponsor, who will introduce the Student Design Awards.
Thanks, Brian. We're glad to be part of this great event. Projects submitted in the Student Design Award category are the work of students currently enrolled in an architectural degree program or those who have graduated since January of 2020. Projects must have been completed in pursuit of a degree or academic credit, and they must be sponsored by a professor at their university. There were 14 entries in this category, and the jury selected 3 projects to be recognized.
This project skillfully demonstrates a thoughtful integration of ecological systems, structure, and program. Collectively, these systems are leveraged as double-functioning elements toward a much greater whole.
A citation award for student design goes to Life Cycle by Sydney Parker and Jessica Longhurst of Clemson University School of Architecture.
Presented through a wide range of sophisticated representations and a deep investigation into mass timber construction, this project hits its mark at every level, from integrated building technology, material performance, to a refined aesthetic statement.
An honor award for student design goes to Tyndall Air Force Base Drone Facility by Gabrielle Bernier, Cora Butler, and Garrett Chappelle of Clemson University School of Architecture.
Leveraging a deep dive into material research, the beautiful section of this project weaves together structural, spatial, and environmental qualities derived from both inventive and beautiful application of very thorough research into contemporary engineered wood construction.
An honor award for student design goes to The Grammar of Wood, Hangar for 53rd Weapons Evaluation Group in Mass Timber by Ryan Bing and Harrison Floyd of Clemson University School of Architecture. Congratulations. The next award category is the Robert Mills Residential Award. Projects submitted in this category include single-family residential projects or multifamily projects of no more than 4 units. We had 10 entries in this category, and the jury selected 1 project to be recognized.
Modest in plan, but generous in materiality and detailing, this transformation of the Charleston single draws on its typological lineage without resorting to historical tropes. The understated street facade is a stunning threshold between house and street that is restated in the interior thresholds of living spaces.
The Robert Mills Residential Award Honor Award goes to The Modern Single by Thomas and Denzinger Architects. Congratulations. The next award category is Interior Architecture. Projects submitted in this category should illustrate outstanding building interiors created by architects. We had 6 entries in this category, and the jury selected 3 projects to be awarded.
A delightful array of playful spaces that vary in scale, connecting community while offering intimacy, brought to life with a rich material palette. Color and texture are used as spatial tools, establishing territory while simultaneously connecting to the landscape beyond.
A citation award for interior architecture goes to Wando Mount Pleasant Library by Ellis 3P for Charleston County.
The bright surfaces, clean lines, and tightly integrated systems unify a tightly packed plan of discrete workspaces. This project produces a clear aesthetic statement derived from its program while delivering a bold and refreshing identity.
A citation award for interior architecture goes to SCRA West Edge VCore Scientific by Garvin Design Group.
This project yields maximum impact from a tight economy of means. A few simple gestures fills the previously dark interior with warm daylight, punctuated with a skillful use of volumetric color. This project, boldly executed, reveals a conviction that interior architecture at its best is a spatial exploration.
The Honor Award for Interior Architecture goes to South County Regional Library by Leolio Architecture for Mecklenburg County and Charlotte-Mecklenburg Library. Congratulations. The next award category is Adaptive Reuse and Historic Preservation. Projects submitted in this category include either a renovation within an existing building or a new construction that expands an existing structure or site. The intent of this award is to recognize thoughtful interventions or restorations that create a synergy between old and new construction. We had 10 entries in this category, and the jury selected one project to be recognized.
A remarkable and meticulous restoration of a significant urban building. The high level of craft conceals the integration of contemporary building systems and the reconstruction of significant building elements. The jury also wishes to commend the client for the resources and patience afforded the architecture and engineering team in giving new life to this building, which raises the bar for skillful historic preservation.
The Honor Award for Adaptive Reuse and Historic Preservation goes to the Montgomery Building by McMillan Pasden Smith Architecture for BF Spartanburg LLC. Congratulations. The next award category is New Construction. This category includes the broadest range of building types, plus master planning and urban design projects are eligible for new construction. We had 34 entries in this category, and the jury selected 5 projects to be recognized.
In this project, building, landscape, and public space are synthesized into a singular composition of movements and framed views, both inside and out. From multiple vantages, the spatial sequence connects history with the everyday, elevating both.
A citation award for new construction goes to Clemson University Wilbur O. and Ann Powers College of Business by LS3P in collaboration with LMN for Clemson University.
The jury would like to recognize the importance of this project's use of mass timber as a critical component in the overall environmental strategy, its impact on the construction cycle, and its contribution to the overall aesthetic character of this carefully constructed and understated building.
A citation award in new construction for Designing with Resources goes to the Chandler Center for Environmental Studies by McMillan Pasden Smith Architecture for Wofford College.
The dramatics section organizes structured and informal learning environments, producing complex spatial relationships between varied curricular programs and informal learning environments in this reserved but carefully crafted edition. The section reveals an unexpected play of varied volumetric spaces and a sectional transparency that ties them together, culminating as it rises to the sky dome.
A merit award for new construction goes to Hammond School Science and Innovation Center by Garvin Design Group for Hammond School.
This project leverages an unexpected interpretation of historical references that play out in an undeniably contemporary result in both form and materials.
A merit award for new construction goes to USC Beaufort Hilton Head Island Hospitality Management Facility by Leolio Architecture in collaboration with AIASC Cleveland for USC Beaufort.
Powerful project that elevates the status of what is typically back-of-house programs to be the full focus of the architect's design efforts. Reserved in both form and detailing, yet delivering maximum impact from the material selection, daylighting, and the relationship between structure and enclosure.
The honor award for new construction goes to Hayward Career and Technology Center Culinary Arts Edition by Quackenbush Architects and Planners for Richland County School District 1. Congratulations. Congratulations to all our winners today. Keep an eye out for the Design Awards issue of our SCA digital magazine on AIASC.org, where you can see all the award winners again and all teams involved. I'd like to thank a few key people that have helped plan and produce this event. We thank our sponsors and our members for supporting AIA. We couldn't do this without you. We thank Craig Borum and the design jury for their thoughtfulness and time invested in reviewing the entries. I want to thank Jim Stevens, Director of Clemson University School of Architecture, for introducing us to Craig. We thank all the Design Award entrants for submitting such high-quality designs for consideration, and we encourage you to submit again next year if you did not win this time. I especially need to thank Blake Middleton and his son Henry, who volunteered their videography skills and put many hours into the AV production of this program. And then, of course, there's our two dedicated AIA South Carolina staff members in Columbia, Adrian Monterre and Tracy Waltz. Thanks to each of you for your hard work and dedication in coordinating these design awards and other events, but also keeping us all informed and in touch throughout the year. Lastly, thank you for joining us in celebrating great architecture designed by South Carolina architects. It is impressive to see such inspiring work being created around our state. Keep it up. Have a wonderful weekend, and we look forward to next time. Thank you.